if you guys don't know, Ethan Klein is suing people, and I'm looking forward to it. And he literally dropped a bomb and dropped the bait, and they took it. So, man, let's see. So this is Rev over here. I'm not sure if he is, is this VTuber movie? I don't think so.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here.
Nope,
Sorry for the lack of a VTuber model for this video. I'm not in the usual humble abode. I'm currently traveling and using my potato laptop over here that cannot handle the tracking app I use for my model, but nevertheless, the show must go on. Today we're going to be going over some hilarious updates regarding the Ethan Klein lawsuit, or should I say set of lawsuits he's filed against 3 different creators for copyright infringement. To sum it up very quickly, what we talked about last time, that is, essentially Ethan Klein released a content nuke on Hassan Piker. It was supposed to be an exposed video.
I remember reacting to that, and there was a lot of people that actually got pissed off that I was more on Ethan Klein's side. Like, holy crap, man. Yeah, potato PNG Rev, true, not a VTuber. Yeah, fake. Yeah, I'm getting lied to. All right. But yes, I remember reacting to the content nuke, and I think the content nuke was like 30 minutes, and like it took me like an hour to do the entire thing because I was talking through the entire thing, right? But I've seen several content creators online where they would just sit there and watch Hell's Kitchen and not say anything. And I think Pokimane was one of them. Right? Is that Asmon? Yeah. I don't think he's suing Asmongold. So, so how I usually do Reacts content, like I guess right now this is considered a React content. I would usually share. If it's on YouTube and I can find a link to share, especially on YouTube, I would always share their link. And I wouldn't be one of those people who just like react. Okay, I'm gonna react to something. I'm gonna get up and leave the room. Oh, I'm gonna go ferociously masturbate in the restroom, and then you guys can, watch this clip for 38 seconds before I come back, right?
But there was a second layer to that. He officially copyrighted that video, and some of the people who reacted to it maliciously, including those who were trying to act as a market replacement for the video, meaning they wanted people to go to their streams to watch the video instead of watching the video itself, they are now being sued by Ethan for those exploits.
Oh, now, there it is.
The subjects of these filings.
So I'm assuming, okay, so the white question mark with the blonde hair, I'm assuming that, like, if I squint my eyes hard enough, that's XQC, okay? That one is Denims, and that one's definitely Asmongold. So yeah, that one over there, yeah, that's definitely XQC.
Of course include DenimTV, the Hassan Piker waiting room, who speaks at a 0.25 speed. Then we have Frogan, Twitch's 2-time.
Hijaba the Hutt. I think I read that somewhere. I might have been on Tectone's stream or something like that. Someone, Hijaba the Hutt is so perfect for her.
Rising star. And then we have, well, weed smoker Casey Tron. I don't really know what else to say about her. That's pretty much all she's got. But there's been some funny discoveries since the filing of the lawsuits, including some unearthed footage of the Take podcast, which apparently included all 3 recipients of these lawsuits from Ethan Klein. And the title is very funny given the context of the lawsuits. But also, this comment right here I've seen make the rounds on social media. It's on Ethan's video. This sums up everything perfectly. Ethan unfollowing Frogan is the There's been some funny discoveries.
I screwed it up. Sorry,
Ethan.
My bad.
This comment right here I've seen make the rounds on social media. It's on Ethan's video. This sums up everything perfectly. Ethan unfollowing Frogan is the Franz Ferdinand of the internet.
Man.
Which, yeah, that's all it was. That's how all of this started.
Here's the thing. I don't watch H3. I don't care too much about the drama that's been happening. But the thing is that the drama that's happening between these group of people, like Ethan and Hassan, Ethan and Hassan's goons, is actually, I will consider it cinema, is because he put out this content nuke knowing that these people will 100% watch his content. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, like they actually said, what, like, how can I react to his content without watching his video? Right? That's pretty stupid. And you actually say that on the internet. So, yeah, but this is wild. This is actually insane.
All the dominoes of this lawsuit, which is the final result, began with a simple unfollow and Frogan taking it very, very personally.
Oh, she did?
Now, ever since the filing of the lawsuit, many people have been running defense for the people who are subject to this lawsuit, including this Dexertonox account, which I don't know if that's like a side account of Dexerto or this is a parody or whatever. It reads like a parody where they say Ethan Klein reveals he created his content nuke to bait Hassan into watching it so he could sue him for copyright. Because Hassan never finished the video after spending 9 hours reacting to half, Ethan is suing three smaller female streamers instead. What a dishonest representation of this entire situation, which of course a lot of the people involved in this are retweeting this in support of it, but we all know this wasn't because these streamers were females, it's because they maliciously tried to act as a market replacement for his video.
Now, I remember reading somewhere that they're saying that Ethan is going after them because they're women, and he's actually he's going after, like, Ethan hates women, so he's going after these 3 women. Now, we do know that Ethan made that content nuke for Hassan to react to, right? And he knew, because it's about him. So Hassan is, of course, you know, if someone's gonna, you know, if anyone's anybody, you know, especially if you're talking shit about Hassan's, especially if it's Ethan, you're going to want to hear it. But the crazy thing is, it just so happens that the thing that Ethan and Hassan disagreed on are like, it's basically like 1%, right? 1% of one thing that they disagreed on. And then this whole crazy implosion happens with Hassan and Ethan Klein on H3H3, which is and the fact that Ethan's wife is what's it called again? She used to be part of the IDF, but I don't think that's the reason why Ethan actually went scorched earth and was like, I'm actually going to like file lawsuits and like actually put some shit to the stuff to make it stop. I think it was when they called CPS on him and his wife. I think that a lot of Hassan's goons, Denim's goons, Hijaba the Hutt, and Casey Tron, all of them, I'm pretty sure most of them, or if not all of their followers, are crazy nut jobs, and they probably called CPS on Ethan. And Ethan was like, you can go after me, you can go after my wife, because we are, you know, public figures. We are, you know, we have millions of subscribers online and we are on the internet. But if you go after my kid, if you go after our kids, it's done. Like, it's done. It's over for you. I'm going to go scorched earth and I'm going to ruin your career. And the thing is, I want Ethan. Yeah, right? I'm rooting for Ethan. Yeah, I am too. I'm 100% rooting for Ethan. I want Ethan to completely gut these 3 streamers, use them as an example, and hopefully they get banned off of, what's it called again? Of a Twitch as well. Right? And it'll be so funny if they actually need to they go on to Kick or Rumble.
They didn't just have lazy reactions, like, you know, literally leaving the room and letting the video continue playing. All 3 of which, who are subject to these lawsuits, stated clearly their intent was to act as a replacement for Ethan's video. Instead of watching Ethan's video directly, people could go to their stream instead. They made their intent very clear, and that is very important to a copyright infringement
absolutely
case.
Absolutely.
But here's some more stuff, including a repost from Hassan Piker.
Move my face.
This person says, I'm not a legal expert, clearly, but posting a video admitting you intentionally targeted specific creators, that you laid all of this out as a trap, seems like it will lead to an automatic loss, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not. The thing is that they took the bait, right? He laid this out. I'm going to put this bait out here. And if Casey Tron, Denims, and Hijaba the Hutt didn't actually take the bait, none of this would have happened. Let's say if they did take the bait, but they actually were ethically reacting to it, right? Like, let's say if they were like, hey, you know, like, I don't like Ethan Klein. I don't want him to get money, but I'm going to react to this ethically. I'm not going to leave the room and let it play for like 4 to 5 minutes while I'm masturbating or eating or whatever. And then, you know, here at the end of the video, go ahead and check out the video. Go ahead and put whatever you think, right? Like they could have done that. They could have completely like gone through the entire thing unscathed from this. It's because they did it ethically, but they didn't. None of what they're doing was transformative. And they actually said they're not going to, they're doing their darndest on, they did this live. They were caught 4K live saying that, how do I do this without, you know, supporting Ethan? All right. It's just like, you're recording yourself committing a crime.
No. And also, it's really funny. They're worried about people intentionally doing things. All 3 people who were hit with these lawsuits made it very clear their intention was to create a market replacement of his video. But on top
Twitch
of that,
will protect him? Yes,
sort of people
probably.
saying, oh, he can't lay a trap. He can absolutely lay a trap. First of all, this is not entrapment. This is not an issue because he's not law enforcement or working on behalf of the government. That's a completely different thing. But if you're saying like, oh, it's going to get thrown out because he made it easy for them to commit a crime, that's not how it works. If I go to a tough part of the neighborhood and leave my car unlocked, the people who steal my property from that car are still breaking the law.
That's true.
Not how this works.
That
Very
is true.
desperate attempts here. Here's another one trying to shame members of Ethan Klein's podcast. This person named Mail Slayer. Makes sense. They say
That's
the fact
wild.
Ethan Klein is suing her and AB, a member of the show, and that AB has said nothing, done nothing, and didn't even warn her is disgusting. And then tagging him, they say you're a fraud, a sellout, and a effing disgusting person, and your wife isn't any better. Yes, because this guy had to warn completely unrelated parties
Hoes mad
not to steal from his boss. And now you're shaming him, calling him disgusting, and his wife as well. Nice. And then this Connor Eats Plants or Pants individual decided to tweet this and quickly delete it, where he said, maybe another lawsuit will fill the void in H3H3's heart, normally reserved for Palestinian children. This is a...
Oh, jeez. Where did these people come from? Where the hell did these people come from? These people are crazy. Oh, man. It's like imagine if, I'm not saying that we should do this because I think this will be awful. Imagine if there is a way to like know who these people are that are like trying to say the worst things on the internet, right? You know, calling for death threats, calling for, you know, the act of violence, you know, oh, would someone please rid me of this priest? Like, if internet anonymity was gone, no one would be typing anything, right? Like, for me, it's like, I'm not anonymous online. Like if you go to my X account or my Twitter account or whatever, like my face is there and it'll immediately, the pinned comment is me gooning to Stellar Blade. So it's like, I'm not hiding who I am. But a lot of these other people who have like, yeah, this person has like a Kermit the Frog, or these people who have like anime, these anime, you know, profile pictures, or these lolly profile pictures, or worse, even worse, these furry profile pictures, and they're basically saying the worst things online. If people found out who you were and exactly how you look like, you probably wouldn't be saying all these crazy shit. The reason why you can is because the internet allows you to. And I think these people are just absolutely insane, and we need to bring back mental asylums. I'm saying it again, make mental asylums great again.
A stunning and brave post, and I'm shocked they deleted it so fast. And here's perhaps the most controversial response before we get into all the developments going on with the 3 recipients of the lawsuit. Anissa Joma, of course the wife of iDubbbz, says Casey Tron is objectively the funniest person on the internet. And notice how there's a proposed community note that needs more upvotes before it goes live. That is very funny.
Community
noted.
Pursue
the truth, guys. Just pursue the truth. Now, looking at Casey Tron, there is something that's very funny about her situation. Her GoFundMe. It's very funny. There's been like a sort of like.
Let me move my ugly face up. Okay, let me move my ugly face up, okay? There's a Casey Tron legal defense against Ethan Klein, and they want $100,000. Hold up. Yo, I'm pretty sure Casey Tron Denims and Hijabba the Hutt probably makes a good amount of money streaming, right? Especially with the amount of course, platforming they get, like positive platforming they get from Twitch. Why would you, like, I'm pretty sure you have enough money for this, right? Like, why don't, to be honest, I thought it would be a lot higher. I thought this would be a lot higher, but it's not. $9,000. Oh man, and they need $100,000. That's crazy. That's wild.
Almost sports commentary like coverage of these 3 GoFundMes, because now all 3 recipients of the lawsuits have filed GoFundMes, and we begin with Casey Tron.
That money's going more towards more weed.
Who has raised $8,300 on their $100,000 goal so far. A couple days in, that's 8%. It's not looking great. Next up,
wait, she has one too? Oh, she has 24,000.
Number of money raised so far with 24,000.
200,000.
Unfortunately, she was feeling a little extra with her campaign. Instead of doing 100,000 like the other 2 girls in this, she did 200,000 because apparently she's twice as important as them.
Well, the reason why she's twice as important is because she's also twice as heavy. Oh man, who's gonna fund my food, man? I'm gonna eat food. How am I gonna eat, man? I need to eat on stream. Yeah, the reason why she needs twice the amount is because she weighs twice the amount. All right, it's that simple.
And that unfortunately leaves her at only 12% of her GoFundMe defense fund. Not good. And then we have Denims.
Okay, Denims has
23,000, which constitutes 24%, putting her in the lead currently because she only has it at 100K. But you look at the whole spread here.
Yeah, because she's
hundreds of thousands of dollars short. And the ultimate irony of all this, right, is that all this money, Ethan wants it.
We don't know how much he's suing them for. Like, we're not sure. Like, we don't know the numbers. We don't know the damage he's seeking. And the thing is that I think that all the money that I agree. I agree with Rev here. I think all the money that they're gonna raise will probably go to Ethan Klein, which is gonna be that's crazy. Like, it will be funny if we saw this if this was live streamed and you see it in court. If this was live streamed and you can see it in court, this would be absolutely insane. It would be so funny to watch. I guarantee you Asmongold will make so much money from that. He'll get so much money.
He wants all of these fundraisers to be fulfilled because that gives money into their pockets, which will then be something he can sue them for and collect if he wins this case.
True.
So he doesn't care if they fail, and he doesn't really care if they win either because it all goes to his benefit. Now, one of the funniest people, or I would say the funniest person involved in this set of lawsuits is DenimTV, who's clearly not hired a lawyer yet because she is absolutely dismantling her own case in really bold and stunning ways. Beginning with this clip, basically it's massive denial and copium, where for the months
April
leading into
5th,
this,
okay?
she was trying to make it very clear to her audience and her detractors that she was not going to get sued by Ethan Klein. And also keep in mind, by the way, she did a fundraiser.
You should look at the GoFundMe the donation messages on GoFundMe. So many of them are roasting them and saying the money will be going towards Ethan. That'll be so funny, man. Yo, how can I donate to Ethan Klein, right? You donate to these girls, and then the money, transitive property, it'll go towards them. It goes towards what's it called, Ethan and H3 and his wife.
A GoFundMe fundraiser, a previous one, to try to raise $150,000 to sue Ethan Klein. That failed, and now she's responding with a GoFundMe when Ethan files one against her. But anyways, this is the level of denial and copium she had up until this point.
How's the lawsuit going? Nowhere, because Ethan Klein's too much of a to sue me because he knows he'll lose.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I wonder how she feels now. Man. That's wild. That's wild.
I love these people though that are like, any day now, he's gonna sue. Chat, just a reminder, by the way, after he paraded on the internet about how he was gonna sue me and he wanted to sue me, guess what? Still no lawsuit. Oh my God, he's so bitch made. I'm actually pretty certain that his lawyer told him to stop going after me. His lawyer most likely said, dude, you need to stop. You actually need to stop. Whatever, you think I'm an idiot, you think I'm the dumbest person alive, that's fine.
So this is May 11th. This is last week.
Maybe if you don't want to respect me, you can go respect a judge and a lawyer.
Yeah, if it wasn't copyright, I'd be playing the Curb Your Enthusiasm song right now. She is facing something that she felt would never happen, and it's chef's kiss, man. It's great. She also had this very wise decision. Again, she clearly doesn't have a lawyer with her right now. She announced that her original reaction to the content nuke, which is the subject of this entire thing, is available and highlighted on her Twitch profile.
Oh no!
Unfortunately,
why would she do that? It's like, hey, here's the evidence that you can use against me, and I guarantee you, Ethan Klein backed all of these up already. Like he has all the ammo that he's going to be using. It doesn't really hold on. Let's see. Twitch. What's her name again? Who's a fat girl's name? Fuck, Frogan. Oh, yeah, she deleted all of her VODs. Well, you look at that. Well, would you look at that? Oh, man, trying to hide the evidence? Ooh, no, I don't think so, fat lady. He already got you. He got the clip already. Oh man, this is not good. This is not good.
It appears, and I checked through this myself, she has cut a great deal of the video, including some of the most important highlights of this stream that is in question, including the statement where she says, well guys, if you enjoyed not giving views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, and throw a prime if you like the content. If you enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
Makes sense.
Which is important because this shows the intent that she wanted people to not only watch her video or watch her stream as a market replacement for Ethan's video, but also she wanted to financially enrich herself in the process, making this even more egregious. On top of that, because we now have this lawsuit in motion.
Yeah, so typically, so what she did, her statement said, well, guys, if you guys enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, watch my video instead, right? So in a way, it's you sort of, I guess reactions has gone a little bit, for me, I usually tend to react to someone's video and I post it up like 2 days later, at earliest 2 days later, typically 3. So in a way, it doesn't sabotage the original person's video. So let's say, for instance, I remember when I was reacting to like Drinker's video, I was reacting to what's it called, a Shoe on Head's video. Like I react to it like the day after, and it doesn't go up until the following day. So it's like a 2-day thing. And plus, like I'm a small dick, like content creator. I hate that term for myself, but I'm a small dick, and my small dick does not get the big fish. All right, 2 inches does not get you a lot of big fishes. Unfortunately, it gets you the small dicks. And the only time that for whatever reason people watch my stuff is if they dog pile me and hate me because I'm a piece of shit. But yeah, it's like my videos, like I'm not a big enough content creator where I can sabotage other people's viewership. So yeah,
this easily could be considered deleting of evidence. She is trying to hide evidence against her. She's messing around with it.
Okay, what's going on? I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, a VTuber just bugged. Yeah. A dude as I get you, man.
Well, she completely nuked all of the videos on her Twitch channel right when this lawsuit was announced.
True.
Not a good look for these two. It's a somewhat of an admission of guilt, and it could be potentially the deletion of evidence, which, by the way, Ethan's lawyers are going to have. Like, are you kidding me? Here's another great take from her, where she says, stealing from a corporation is the same as stealing from Ethan Klein because he's rich.
Because he's rich? Bitch, stealing is stealing. It doesn't matter who you're stealing from, all right? If you're stealing from rich people, poor people, it doesn't matter. Stealing is stealing. And these are the same group of people, these socialist Nazis, these socialist, communist, fascist Nazis. It's like, oh, man. Oh, you gotta steal from the rich to give to the poor. You gotta, distribute the wealth, hey, you're making a lot. Hey, you have more money than I do. You need to give me that money. It's like, why? Because you have more of it. That's crazy.
So it doesn't count. Brilliant legal defense.
Here, we'll make this on a grander scale. If you check your bank account and like Chase accidentally refunded you an extra $50, you might look at that and be like they were supposed to refund you for some charge or something, and then they accidentally gave you another $50, and you see that and you're
never happens.
I didn't see anything.
Never happens.
Listen, they can correct it. They can find it themselves. They can correct it. I don't really care that much. All right. I don't really care that much. If some old lady on the street is like, hey, do you have change for a $10 bill? Nobody carries cash around. But like, do you have change for a $10 bill? I just need to pay the meter. And she hands you a $50 bill instead of a $10 bill and says, oh, times are so tough right now. But, got to pay the meter. And you keep the 50. See how one of those feels morally worse? One of those feels like you're stealing from someone who...
It doesn't matter who you're stealing it from. Just because like there's a person that you see, yeah, you have a human interaction, is an old lady. I guarantee you, if this old lady was someone that she doesn't like, she would steal from her. If this old lady was not an old lady but an old man that looks like Donald Trump, she'll be like, yeah, give me your money, right? It doesn't matter. Stealing is stealing. It's both bad. Why would you steal? All right, and you know that Chase can actually go into your account and just take that $50 back. We accidentally, credited you $50. We're gonna take that shit back. Just to give you an overdraft fee of $50. It's like these people are so stupid.
Who does need it or you're stealing from, I don't know, not a corporation, one of those feels worse. We're not talking about legality. It's theft regardless. We're talking about
that is subjective to what you think, right? You're talking about ethically, is it wrong? Both are the same thing. Both are ethically wrong. It's just which one do you think is morally right for you, because you have some kind of fucking superior moral grandstanding bullshit. You think you're better than everyone else because, I like socialism. You know, give money to everybody. It's like, these people are so stupid. They are so dumb.
What is morally worse? It's theft regardless.
They're both bad.
Yeah, that's it so far. Some very funny updates on this entire situation. These people are absolutely cooked. It's looking worse and worse each day for them because, well, they're just making it worse for themselves by acting like this, deleting things, trying to cut things out, and being brazen in their belief that this whole thing is just a big joke, and it's not. It's not a joke. It's going to be an uphill battle for Ethan Klein and his team. Obviously, copyright infringement is not the easiest thing in the world to prove, but they're making it easier for him. That's for sure. Their actions are making it easier for him, and absolutely nobody who is sentient in any sort of a way feels bad for these subjects of litigation.
Absolutely not. For me, I don't care about Ethan's politics or anything like that. But as of right now, he's been wronged on so many levels, especially like I said, if they went after him, his company and his wife, he probably would have been like, okay, sure, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But they went after his kids. They called Child Protective Services, CPS, on him trying to get his kids taken away. Right? If you go after a person's family, you crossed the line. All right? I completely ruined them, Ethan. I am 100% on your side. Completely just ruined these three people. Set an example of what not to do on the internet. And yeah, this is crazy.
Here because they've been really messing around and just waiting to find out, or in this case, really never expecting to find out. And now that they are, panic is ensuing, and these GoFundMes are hilarious. And whether they get fulfilled or not, it's all going to go to the benefit of who else but Ethan Klein.
True.
But for now, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
All right, cool. See, that's a good video. That is a good video. I'm not completely caught up with what's happened. I believe I did watch the video that Ethan Klein put out about who's he suing, but yeah, it's just like I when I saw the thumbnail earlier, I'm just like, I don't think it's XQC or Asman, but yeah, that's a good video. That is a good video. Go and give it a like. Go and give it a like and subscribe. Even though you guys are confused, like, why is a man talking in a woman VTuber? I don't get it. It is what it is, but you know, Rev gives a lot of good takes here. I agree.